Hello, how's it going? This is Bernard Villavicencio. I am your child's English teacher at Enterprise High School. This is Freshman English, CP1. And this is our Google Classroom. So on here is where I post all of their work, all their assignments, 100% for the whole year is on here. And all the content, all the resources, everything's there. And so let me give you the class in a nutshell. They have a 10-minute writing activity every single day. So even on the days that they don't meet in class, they need to log on to here and check. And so like it says right here, upcoming due today by 11:59 p.m., the very last possible minute to be able to turn it in. They have a 10-minute writing activity, and they always have one every day. So Monday through Friday, every day. And I actually use that for attendance too. So if your child's ever marked for a 2 for a day, the code 2 means that they were at home and they never even logged in and did it. You know, they never went in and turned in the assignment. Which a 10-minute writing activity, typically a week goes by like this. Monday for the 10 minutes, we actually either reading an article or video, and then I'll probably ask them a question that they need to answer in there about how they feel about it or their first reaction with it. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have like guided questions to help them go through those concepts. And then on Friday, for the 10-minute write is usually a check-in. It's like where they write like a 0 to 10, how stressed are they for the week? What is it that they need to get done? It's a good way for them to get centered and just know like what is it that they have to work on that day to be able to finish for the week for not just my class, but all their classes. They get their frustrations out and vent on there a little bit. It's perfectly fine. It's a 10-minute write, so they're graded essentially on 3 things: length, because they need to be writing for the 10 minutes, not just, relax, and they have to actually write. Originality needs to come out of their head, and then focus, whether it's actually focused on the prompt, or not. So that's every day they have to do that, and those are 5 points a week. So that's 25 points for the week for those. Other than that, I typically what I'll do is I'll assign a CAMI assignment. What that is, it's a PDF of either a book or a text. So I'm clicking classwork. This week's Mice and Men Chapter 3, they haven't been turned in yet because they're due by Friday, and they're still in the middle of working on them right now. But I'm going to go ahead and open this up too. This is a CAMI assignment. And so this was assigned on Monday. And so they have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to complete this task. And what it is just reading this one chapter of Mice and Men. And as they read through it, answering the questions which are in the margins here, as you'll see. So this is what their screen would look like when they open it up. So it has questions over on the right. This question is dealing with this paragraph, which is dealing with this idea of antithesis. It says, highlight the detail in the paragraph that includes antithesis and explain how it's used to describe George and Lenny's relationship. So what they would need to do is actually obviously read the whole thing, but when they come to here, find the antithesis, which is actually in this paragraph. And if they don't know what that is, I mean, they can ask me in class, I can help them. Or they can just watch this tutorial video, which actually explains what it is and gives lots of different examples of what antithesis is. And when they're ready to answer, they already know how to be able to use the tools, like the markup tool you can use to highlight with. And then if they just put their mouse cursor over the question, it says write a reply right underneath. They just click that and write their answer. And then that's how they're able to do it. So they'd have to work through the book just basically for the week, making their way through until they've answered the questions, and then they could be able to turn it in for Friday. So this is about 14 pages worth of reading for the week, which I think is quite feasible, and this is meant to be broken up through the week. So this isn't an assignment that would be wise for them to wait till Friday night or evening to do. It's much better if they actually break it up and work on it. And so the 2 days that we do meet in class, they're typically working on this. We'll do the 10-minute write first, and then for the rest of the period, they're going to open this up and work on it, and everyone's working on their own pace. I want your child to be actually reading the book themselves and working their way through it. And then I am available to be able to go up and down the rows and see how they're doing, see if anybody needs help, if anybody's stuck, and be able to, and then they can have that that help as well, support, so that they can be able to keep going and be successful with it. So yeah, so that's that. Communication, the best way to get a hold of me is email, and to do that I just Googled EHS Hornets, and there's our webpage. It actually just says contact us right here. You just literally click that and you can send us an email. So that's your information there. Actually, best way to do it is not this. Let's see if I can navigate that for you. Parents and students. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. Contact us directory. There it is. There it is. Contact us directory. You click that. There we go. And then you can type in my last name, or just scroll down here. Ooh, there I am right here. So Bernard Vicencio. There's the phone number to the school and my extension, which is actually wrong. It's 12053. Okay, that needs to get updated. 12053. And then you can just click the send message button and it will go to write an email. So that's it. So great. And so if you have any questions, concerns, write me an email. And definitely, and for grading, good about grading stuff after school each day. Typically, I will get it uploaded into Aries on Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are the 2 days that I get stuff dumped into the grade book. But typically, I just grade everything on Google Classroom first. And so that's the go-to for me, to grade it all on there first, and then I zap it into Aries on Wednesdays and Fridays. Oh, and office hours. Boop-a-doop. There we go. So I also post the office hours each week in Google Classroom. There's a Google Meet there that's open for students to be able to drop in, ask me any questions that they have. If they're stuck on anything, they can be able to get help there as well. And so those hours are from 1:50 to 2:30 each day after the school gets out here. And then on Wednesdays from 1 to 3:30. Also have that option there for them to be able to meet there on Wednesdays. So yeah, that's the office hours. If they ever need help with anything, I'd be more happy to help them out, answer questions. Also on the Google Meet, they can share their screen to be able to show like the specific question that they're stuck on. And there we go. Great. Well, for the year also, we're doing Mice and Men, and we'll also be reading Fahrenheit 451. And I'm kind of just being very student-centered with them, with focusing on the year, planning it out as they're able to handle it with this whole coronavirus thing. So I'm trying not to overload them, but I'm also trying not to baby them at the same time and find that balance. So the way it is with pacing right now, we're going to finish on Mice and Men by the quarter, and then we might be able to jump into Fahrenheit 451 for the second half of this first semester. And then next semester, we have some options there. We're going to be reading Romeo and Juliet Guaranteed and getting through that, and we're also going to be studying the hero's journey. So, all right, great. Thank you so much, and hope you guys have a great day.